onyo obi kura ne chese wafi no so te ase eti ye danyame ase o na yare na ebo na wo de wo sore ya wo koba hospital na wo kokodai no obi da ho wansa mafie bi wowu ba wo de wo kɔ ho no ade kura nche doctor fo ahwe wo ye yiw amoa bafi yare kro no a wo de oda so te ase eya danyame ase wate ka no a ofo ya wo de kɔ adwuma ekokoduru ye no obi tire nwankwa nkoduru wo de wo kokoduru danyame ase na nyame ayebi mpaabo na wo boy na nyankopɔn tie ye no obi abobi besine ba still ano ohun nanim ehun nachi wo de wo hu anim ehun achi a na o danyame ase wate na nyame ase pa na ye rade adom ena bebi a wadro bia no wode wo aba bedro era se ya transia no pay ye di nkomo de afa omaye ho beden de Yaw Boamah kukua akosia somua ya Grace Asante ebo adom na ahyehye dwumadie ena ye de ebrewo na yamobon nsam so kakra President John Dramani Mahama si na mo kasei o Japan abonten so na oni Japanese investors BCI ena chese o chechiro mu Ghana de ye wo ene de nti e wo so mu de mu dwetre ebewura Ghana economy nim na mu de mani kire Africa also mu chusu Ghana nko a na nse so mu chusu babia no chese President John Dramani Mahama obubbo nsem no so chese akobeka se wo yobi wo mu pa Japan funtinti ano yobi wo mo na no fafa wo ho a ene ade a ma chese wiase ne chese wo hwe wo mo nsam sia ade mama mpani John Dramani Mahama
doing the Ghana Simon and Co are busy at work reviewing the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act. Some barriers were put to foreign investment. You had to prove that you had brought in a certain amount of money to be classified as a foreign investor. In the reviewed Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act, we're removing those minimal capital investments. This will enable any investor, however little money you have, $100,000, $50,000, to be able to come in and set up a business in Ghana. Again, we have a track record for hosting Japanese companies, and as you saw from the list there by Madam Jetro, Executive Vice President, the number of Japanese companies that are operating in Ghana is significant, and we're expecting that should expand. From Simon's presentation, he told you about $152 million has been invested over the last few decades. We believe that there is growth room for improvement and expanded investment from Japan. We're moving just not only from overseas development assistance, but we're moving to trade and investment. And the private sector will be that engine of growth. And so trade between our two countries grew by over 24% from 2020 to 2024. That is.
Anyway, President John Dramani Mahama yete nkewe mra na jeso ne Japanese investors ne hia na omo mahunu de ntia also mudu omu dwetire be wura o mayimu be ye adwuma no omo mahunu se omu nuanom Japan fo ni pino a edikan kra wo Ghana hadeda na se ne hasi ye omu de omu si fili ase no omu nyina mra omu nya omu kro no ho no mra ha me investment na omenya mfa so pino a ede free so na akwati aba election na baso abusanfo abro so next week na fe week na ye kwa kosim no na akwati aba election na baso ma hu se NPP ni NDC fo ni nyina tiesim e wa akwati a house to house, room to room, door to door, empa to mpa, tese omu ye campaign den. And when we said Dr. Matthew Poko Prempe, the 2024 running mate for MPP ni Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, na chese ujinemu akwati a wako house to house, shop to shop, any amount for a ding come up. Na IGP di atuga se ene no pay. Electoral Commission focus yen koto akwati aba election wa omo posi for omo ayekrado.
So that nobody take us by chance. We are ready for peaceful elections, and that is what we want to make sure that we achieve it, so that nobody, no group of people will come from anywhere to destabilize the election process. Thank you, and God bless all of us. Thank you.
Abzanfo nti we the Inspector General of Police Christian Tete Yohunu ena yetene kana eno akire o say about best 600 police officers there omodi kan wa kwatia ho deda omukọ edi nsuo akukugu asase na eso so omodi nsuo kopeti asase ne so a emeso aye mmere nti abato da ne nuru honomu a amanfo mmra so mo ba beto aba no ne ho adwofo mu a anoma bakra no ne hunti o se be 600 men and women ewa kweti ase ne mo kase.
Use a weapon, snatch a ballot box, intends to use a weapon to snatch a ballot box. The precision in dealing with that particular suspect was also demonstrated when we went to the ground. If there should be somebody who can climb the tallest building in Akwetia, we have the men, and the men have gone through that rappelling training. We asked some of the media people to join us to descend. You know, walking through the distance to the waterfalls, it wasn't easy. But they managed to join us to see. We wanted to show we are prepared, and we are preparing. And what they have seen in today, or Ashramati, really gives them the assurance that we are ready for election. And the men, as I'm talking about now, those 600 men have already moved to Akwetia. They are going to soften the ground. You know, we heard so many TikToks and the social media comments. People say, oh no, we are going there with arms and everything. We want to assure you that the police will deal this.
Nti IGP no watch say oh on the men be 600 the omadi kan or grounds that so ye adwuma no a kaka de so pete so e me hono madwo fom we ye the IGP nsemo a wo de eto ye no akire IGP assure journalists nyina nsemtwefo nyina se Akwetia nsemtwe ni bie ni hono mo a obi be attack no na mpese a police for akwa attacking nsemtweni ewo by election say ni hu ye ewo ablekuma no
to protect you because nobody will know what is. It is our duty to protect you because without you nobody will know what is happening. Somebody will be at home, he will not be at Akwetia, but he can even see what is going in Akwetia better if it is not you. So all we are telling our police personnel countrywide is that the brothers and sisters who hold the camera and then the phones to take whatever they are doing during the election times, I think there's a level to which they can go, but then you have to be moderate in handling them, making sure that because without them, the rest of the people who are at home watching, they cannot see.
Observe we IGP Christian Tete Yohunu and yetene nkanom na the Ghana Journalists Association President Albert Kwame Jomfoso so jumede ya IGP ye na chese omashia media no omashia stakeholders in the inky fraternity so obi owo twaka e won semtwere adwuma ni mu nyina no mo omashia edin hihye to omanim ena GJ President so man semtwere fatiase se oni IGP adi nkomo na IGP asenebo se obebo nsemtweni bia ho ban di Nyankopon ya adom Akwetia a ye kro no o nsemtwefo mo damona
so quickly I must also quickly reiterate the fact that after our presser, the police, or let's say the IGP, has shown much commitment in resolving the impasse between the security and the media, and we must commend you for that. He demonstrated this by inviting me last week to his office to understand what our police are, to understand the demands, what is expected of them, and to iron out and clear the air on certain issues that have been raised. He assured me that, Mr. President, never again, this is not going to happen again under my tenure, and that I'm going to make sure I broker peace and also iron out whatever issues so that the marriage between the two institutions or body can continue, and also assure.
We Ghana Journalists Association President Albert Kwame Jomfoni attending kanina Akweti Abia elections and some twefobia aposifo asojafo ye security agencies omutade ye fire kayaka de akwanso so ma amoye ne a be popo utini ho. My friend, you are not my friend. Hey, my friend, you are not my friend. Say, let's just say, Jumano, woman said, I'm fearing Yahibia. And the name Ghana Journalists Association President say, ACBO da, or say, a positive one, or Muno say, Jumano, or Moyano, say, Kania betoso, I'm a man for who Jumo Moya, a Yansem Jeffo ya, and T ACBO da, say, Sadia Noa, or Motaden Sam Jeffo Fafaso, Pupu Yitino, Huna ye, Hunu. No the FM sa na amadwuma na ye bibi na National Media Commission for so amanfo bo so bo se na anu ya ye bro nsantwefo yi ase ante wo nka o ma keka ma no atum sa no musisi wo no matwitwi o mani eso ade yi mo na mo hwa ye bibi a e no mo che se oh ye bro nsantwefo a se santwani na ye bebo no so amebo mama ne a ya na o mo no ya na se ohu ase pani a wo fie sa no so ohu ti ase pani due mate mante so hunsane ana omyenemu msa obepona mane dia na omo hwe na omako adi amamo.
Advise that the commission should deal with complaints by or against the media. So when something happens to a journalist, there's a requirement that there's a complaint made to the commission. Now, because of the theoretical possibility that somebody would make a complaint, if the commission comments on the matter before the matter comes to us, our comment would have been prejudicial. And that is why the commission needs to exercise patience in receiving the complaint and addressing the complaint. The Ghana Journalists Association or the professional associations could do advocacy on the issues, and they're always very important. But when it comes to adjudicating the matter, because the National Media Commission has a constitutional responsibility, it needs to act fair. And that is why the commission can't start talking when the matter is likely to come to us. So you are not going to hear the commission speak until we have had the opportunity to go into the matter, to look at the evidence, and to reach a conclusion.
George Sapona yetene nkano ningina National Media Commission for no na Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association for boy no okobo nurse ni no ewo Rich Hospital hono se crowd the CCTV cameras say na manfo bi fi sai na nurse for crowd the che obokom kra no amfa ne nsa nka no na hwan na so wa seda se CCTV cameras no wo hospital hono no capture the boy no anu wa ni tiri ho prekesene rafus wa hwan no owura hospital hono mo kokko ye nyina no CCTV cameras no am ye hunu bi the course so any ade a na Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association for the say Minister of Health asenchechemu bi ode ba no omso mu de omunsomo dabi akando omso mu ntiase dabi sa say explanation be kirekirem asa omunhu ba bi ogina aso ogina rafachi aso ogina nurses fo achi aso okoma nurses no omsi dabi sanchechemu bi no ode baba na hwan the committee has been formed 1 week to report dabi omso mu mpenchechemu bia. It is an assault on obi what I say oye adwuma enti assault so de emra no black and white wo ho get him arrested na fe emra no ene no enye adwuma dan se ebekwa koye brofo ne hwan tintin bia we Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association wonum General Secretary Dr. David Tenkrine and ode enchechiremu aba ede afa issues no a ekoso no ehom na abusanfo Nyankopon ya adoma anopa yi kro nyina eni nyina kire manhia ahemfie fikesiem eni nyina ekire manhia ahemfie fikesiem ena eni nyina ekro ni nyina yabre watia nana kunedu yadomo a otoso miensa ne na wotweda baso ene de nti se ohwe TV so a ena chese edaso no ntoto ya mpanimfo aye nyina efra no pa no nsia ne kosia nwumre no nsia ena mpanimfo aye ntoto na enra anwumre around 4-5 o'clock mu honomo there was a press briefing our mensia infie enra anwumre committee a omo ehwe atoto na wotweda no ho ntutuye nyina na Boamah hene na eda no one na matran nkonya omo ne nsamtwefo di nkomo na security no so no led by Gordon Ahianyo ene Asante Yaw Boamah me friend say afenyin MTTD commander no wo Menhia Divisional Police Command no bibi afenyin bibi afenyin or a fine woman bi omoni ye din komo echechiremu na enra bibusa na Boamah hene asembi Asante ade bi boda amanfo omo busa sa nyembi ene omo nkodwom ene omo stores ne ade ombetima kwa bia na nti enra press briefing ne koso no bibusa na Boamah hene se ade akye nei amanfo tie yen amanfo ehwe yen omo hu de omo nye nti omo ye hunu se ekira no nne no amanfo betimi akokrum ombetimi akọ adwuma ombetimi akọ store ombetimi akọ akodwom ana ochechiremu de kire
human traffic and nyina asatima and free said the amount nyina ya pese be na biase nyina ya hu amane ne amane said the ya kan say ya pese bi besi na ka so yewe na mebe na say that ya pese sramo ase we nyina ya mwaya no said be bia be come amai na be wie no bia kwa na we say Asante e wo bika Asante wo bika
na odama na omo shops na manfo busa so betima akodwom betima akodwom
bia see bia ya the roadblocks the pet and yes no within our teacher one no betimi abio shop now here was ya block what the department anti abato there and there no problem you ran car say mo bia e betu jo bibia ni bia be koso nemo ye putem hape and I be roadblock say the be human traffic no be also against vehicular traffic nemo mo to wide there na shop ho na car ma me to no be na anti ababa ta
Observant we na Boamah hene na me kwa ma no sodam ne Dr. David Tenkrine Chum akwakudi nkomo one ye General Secretary de Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association kuno mene no edi nkomo kakra. Doc, good morning anopay.
Good morning, Minia Penny.
Na me pacho ho ye de
Bacho ewu adomode ache.
Ye de rade ase. Na munia ba nurse ni no a yete se abrantie no eko attacking no Rage Hospital no anope bebusa se na pom de nte se ne ho te se ye hu se na ne nsa ya ba neji ni ade ne ho ye de
Minia ma menche watie for no kre ne ho ye se enen na sai ko ho ana nra nso meni ni nua ba ono nso nurse panisa okoho ne me ko hokra na okacha mso ono ho nso okiti maybe sana so no so ne ho ye no ne ade but when you have this location in sana hwan if you know the doctor for no any nurse for no guso a omohwe no but sabri de na me adom ne ho ye ubisa another tira
na ne nsa na hwan no a mo hwe ne sisi no hwan na etu aka ono a na etu aka na se obi na etu ade ama no
well Oya Juma Rich Hospital. The Major Atumu say be a hospital number heno. Omo no association number heno.
Okay.
And I said any management number transit. As I said, Omo Juma no ye and also Juma no ye na amount for Bruno. In Gadili no, so Omo heno. But Omo I can do association ye be no more heno.
Yate say mose explanation a Ministry of Health Ade Emma ewo incident yi ho, especially if you enreba amanfo ehu CCTV camera footages abrantie no ne ma no ye hospital ho no just obi abu afu. Yate say mose explanation a ministry na de ma no mu nsum e de explanation no mo de ma mu fi say mu nsomu.
Yo, mini amedase. Unse ministry ade ni see no. Yen ko see da no ade ni see no. Yes man ko form omoko ho. Na Jordan nso no. Yes man acting regional chairman and na pamfo na omoko. Answer na brother no. Me president dey to me and mini anum bi enso akosia management no mo na ate. Na ministry no de kracha bi ba bonten. No kre omo condemn ade na course no. Na ade ba kwa ama ebo anyo so se omo anjire mu se abrante no a odi sa nyamransa ne nkrofo no omo ye bibi akire wo ebi onso omo ka se there is a perceived delay I say the man pinche ne ba e no eye say I say nurse for ne doctor for no omo ho no anti no omo ho anhwa ya afo ne ntini ma asa de ni sie so asem no na ne ye bonyo so kakra. It's say you see triage system by the about my man for Tiase. And this said it menu me yako OPD. I will call her 5 a.m. I remember her 5:30 a.m. OPD the Okwa first come first serve base. Into the Kwano Trans and more Pamoto as and Monabia. Odo card got 2 more. Who I'll do the ever 2 more first on ever from. Emergency room enter. Emergency room no. So qua professional nurses and doctors normal. Ehwe mo in faze be no kwa se be kura na odi kan na me ba akiri a ye hwe yade no a de ne de e wo soro no eni bi kan hwe no ye fe process ne triaging process ye wo color coding a ye de ma ayafo depending on the severity se o yare no ano odin fa enti ye betima mo bi green no che se o we de no ho ye kakra ne ma the first aider obetimi atranse atwi ni ama obi yellow no chese na de no ano o shikaka enso enye bebre sa ni ama obi orange ni chese emu oshimum na emum no he is not in danger and I say oni ensani mu sa ni ama obi red ni chese ne de mu odin pa a sese ohia immediate care oba ni ama blue and black de chese no de what ya na no won se do. Enti ya na esi red. Enti se minia ye triogy obi red. Ni ye triogy obi green ya. Ya be hwe de wanya red no. Ses. Ansa na hwe de onya orange no. Ansa na hwe de onya yellow no. Ansa na hwe de onya green no. E be ti pampa se wo bi kan ko ho wo ni ye triogy green. And ye triogy obi nso red. Enti se wo no ukọ. Tse me ba o ti di o me ka kire se minia sani a camera ya unye ya point actually no ga on fam enhwe ha me che asa ma bebe chepre mo madwuma no so na amonya no biso na me kura no videography kura me nsu ya bida the sad ye ni yehu oban mu se ye gigi sa ansem ne so gigi nkrofo so a on be ye nyamransem a kire enti na ye ka se ye nsese ye normal sa because ye thorough investigation. Yet, say, apart from the minister bar, or then a pump for a bishia branch and no course or sadi and no money answer. Yes, I invite a branch here to suffer a branch, or baby sign ransom. I said, ye could see an a ministry or a CID office. So, exactly, ye jing crophobia, so my name, I'm almost fat to me, a show almost a dinner ransom. India hospital.
Sompa FM.
Me say, untimi enwura hospital. Enko fimu ayafu egu ho. Bebrikwe patcho say, na mfimu ye na ufimu. ye Juba hospital. So ye nurse, so ye doctor, so ye midwife. Uni who pine crash say ubecha infoni bi akoto abonten. Obi ade jaso. Enti a normal course no entwe ye a criminal offense. Assault and battery constitutes criminal offense. SSC apprehended akwa immediately. Enye obi ade ne kotra say eko baba ano ebisa say e dey the course no akọka say there was a delay. Enti hon no kakra no dey antwe yi eno na ama yebo enyoso no. Because I know. Be mo ma say nurse fo ni midwife fo doctor fo a bro mo wi ni e hwa ya afo obi abetimi akọ akọbo mo. Okọbo mo say ni ntiase.
No correct.
Entina ubisa ya na de tie no.
Yete se mama 48 hours 2 days bi. Say eya beso. Se eso na se still no abemu ayi ye nkyere no a mo be de.
O tieti akra. Ye de e tumra ni akiri. Enye se bia nurse fo ye je ho me na emom no esese ye nsu etimi nya nkwa na ya de wonkwa. Esi ho. Na se ejubadi bi ekoso amamo enipa bi tana mo bi ni yeji se emai opepa eni entime hwe ayafo a ye betwe ho afri eho eno ntese apostate enti ya ma 48 hours eduru ho ne sa rafo no se fro so ono no ono na busuafo agi independence ma Ghana enti oboro mra so o man mu enti de opa na obetimi aye e o man mu enche ye miribi ono no kosi pampim I was 37 military hospital. I say, oh, my yafo, and Kogia, and I'm some will be losing the back. So that demonstration, no, 37 military hospital.
Yeah,
will be losing the back because not in the back hospital.
No correct.
Although the photo, although again, an issue will be, and to another area, as if you're channel, you die will be near show. So I'm a person at your mind, so I'm a person at Koya. Fine. 48 hours and so on. Yeah, that. Near National Council Ebekasa. Omo may to be actually any. And a more National Council the Bekasi in Tuno. Meaning I be too. Yani abre. Yan travel map and a medical can say obedience a can ni bako. Obedience a can midwife ni bako. Obedience a can healthcare worker be bako. Or the Nensaka next for the midwife organ. Say see your mansia. Say see your South Central, say see your Tafo government hospital. I see baby ara. Enti sa asem me aka atoko. Na ye no mo aye sumo na esefo ni mido afọ Ghana no. Ye sumo because ye gidi say omo bre omo ho. Na ese ni mido fi adwuma na den. Omo ti esi adwuma ni mu to the extent say sabi omo nya mrempo na omo akasa ma omo ho. Eno nti na obi atiatia na esefo ani. Ye mpene so sa, ye mpanifo ya abayi. Yeah, so much I know man koso. 48 hours na so.
Okay.
Na ye nchira branch no. National Council no. Anomo a ombekasi yentu no. Ye betu.
Okay. Na doc we abrantie no ni case or they call hospital ho no say na wo ye hu colors no na ye red na ye green na ye orange ana na ye dey ye say na nsa ho ba bi na etin no de call na ye de no sa no category no na ye de
ye charge me green e dire ja za ho ye na o hwe na no onam ho ye video mi hu mi dim de mo hu ma hu se bi ni na so e no pra de ni mi wi am be sa ni ubi
okay
we proper one no okay o di CCTV footage no e no pra more elaborate than the ma hu se na nam you know ye charge me green na matter o fo so ko ye no ne ho do no anga obedi sa ansem fo no okodi ho no sabe enti green ya charge no mo car say o onkonko ye card mra o mo dress in nsa na chi no e no mo ye so onko ye card emra e no say bueno just ye nya obi a ensure no because we ni pass obi a o man
oh because ye hu ba ko a ye hwe ni sisia wo TV ni so wo toto ne nsa no okoba ma minim gentleman bi kura say yellow say nose mask ebe patano but still okoya so otre ne nsa kura bonus ni na ojina the other side ho no and obi TV chemu
because opposite the area no I know the go be the disaster for no I mean, see, you know, I have hospital pay. Who can take out the hospital pay? You know, I can't keep power another way, Yamokawa. And I'll be, yeah, who make me to this and
Debbie.
And the things to tell you. Oh, just know what you have for a task. A nipa 50 from the 25 motorbikes and a bar will be a motorbike, the anything you know. And what you echo bro nurse.
Auntie, we no, Fred, tax more, Mosa Becan, who
almost dressing in Cruni. We are so on card or train on Cacano. There's a phone craft for Sibia or Papa card. And the one on take off a nipa 50 Mombao, a motorbike 25 barrel. And a 8 a bro nurse. Now, nurse no or dressing Nikru or no or Bruno. Can you imagine?
Oh,
not other doctors and nurses are no more emergency room. I'm so much things are and Popiano. A job done here, echoes changing to mufti. A job room, no one says a mufti, no more warm. A job man almost says a scrab, no. And I almost need a dog on Saki Town, especially the back of the.
Oh, okay. Matthias. Doga no pede mayena wasinti yes you need the actually mo 48 hours ne enkomo na ekoso no bibia ni a ye besa so afro na ya genchire mu why
Meso me na ase na me sure so am akonya na me kubati mai ene asabu ya kasa
yo ya me nshira wo so ye da ase Observant we Dr. David Tenkran Chum on a twetwofo penny General Secretary ma Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. As antimi ye na ye home run sports team no emra CCA na omoba nkumu pina wachiri na ye de bekwa ahemfi na fe ya bafie na ya ba bede nkomo. Anopa so no a special guest bi ebe join you ofia sports etwaso.